What's up guys, it's Maxwell with the next video on planning and attacking life, this time from my Town Hall 11 account. Alright guys, welcome to the video, thanks for stopping by today. And yeah, as you can see, we've got heroes available, we've got empty camps. And yeah, we're gonna perform an attack live. We are in a war right now against Tactical Inc., so pretty nice matchup. Relatively even, they have one more Town Hall 11, we have two more Town Hall 10s. And we are gonna be hitting number 8, guys. And obviously this is gonna be a dip attack 11 versus 10, but I've gotten quite a few requests on doing a live attack with my Town Hall 11, and also I believe this weekend there has been a CW invite clan with 4 out of 8 dip fails, and there have been CWL Premier clans with I think 2 out of 7 for dips. And yeah, so dipping is definitely a thing, and I think it should be good to bring a video on that. Definitely feel free to give me feedback. So I just wanted to do this quick introduction because there's always this sort of code of not showing dips in recaps. But yeah, we're gonna do live attack today. We're gonna see how it goes, and hopefully you will be able to learn something. Yeah, so taking a look at this base, how can you 3-star it as a Town Hall 11? Obviously, you are meant to always pretty much be perfect, and as you can see, both of those air sweepers are pointing into one direction, and that always opens up the possibility to do something with mass loons. So mass loons means bringing 30 or more balloons, and it's pretty strong right now. And yeah, that's what we are going to do on this base as well. I'm pretty good at mass loons. I've been doing that quite a bit. It's actually one of my 2 favorite dip strategies right now. So let's talk about what we need to do in order to take down this base. So you always want to get some value for your heroes. In the mass loon strategy, you don't really rely on your king and queen. You kind of suicide them in the beginning. That means you use them to take out a certain part of the base to make your lava loon attack easier. Yeah, so we are gonna, in this case, we're actually only gonna take out 1 air defense with king and queen. That's gonna be this one. It's pretty easy to access. As you can see, it's close to the wall. Actually, let me go ahead and check. Yeah, okay, so the Clan Castle radius is in a way that it's that we are not gonna lure out the Clan Castle, which is definitely good. We are not gonna worry about the Clan Castle at all for this attack. It's probably gonna be a Lava Hound. It's a Lava Hound in pretty much all the Town Hall 10 castles of good war clans right now, because that's just the strongest defensive troop to defend 10 versus 10 attempts. So we are gonna straight up ignore the Clan Castle in this case. So we are gonna drop king and queen over here to get this air defense. We are probably gonna do it. We're gonna need to funnel a little bit, obviously, but I think I can probably funnel with just the king. So if I drop the king on this mortar, the king is gonna go to the dark spell factory next to the cannon, and then if we drop the queen on this corner hut, sort of over on this tile, like between those two here, for example, the queen is gonna shoot the builder hut, gonna target the dark elixir storage after, and then she's gonna shoot the air defense. So I don't really think we even need to funnel. Other than that, we're going to have 3 air defenses alive, obviously, so we're going to need a little bit of tanking for that, and my choice for this one is going to be to bring 4 lava hounds, actually. I usually do this attack with 2 lava hounds, but with 3 air defenses up, I'm going to do 4 lava hounds, and we are going to attack from this side right here. The 6 to 3 o'clock side is going to be where we use our balloons and our lava hounds, and we are just going to send in 2 lava hounds to each air defense, sort of like from yeah, these 2 locations to that air defense, then maybe from these 2 locations to that air defense. That way we are going to have a lot of tanking, and then the pathing is pretty good for our balloons. We are going to use quite a few balloons and deploy them all over this side, couple from the corners here, and then we are going to use some on these 2 archer towers as well, just to be able to make sure we get the inferno towers. So while we talk about it, let's already start queuing up a couple of troops. And by the way, I didn't want that rage spell, but thanks anyways. We are going to use a different clan castle. So yeah, as I already said, we are going to use 4 lava hounds. One of those is obviously going to be in a clan castle, so we're going to need 3 lava hounds of our own. We are going to need a little bit of cleanup, so let's go with about, I'd say 8 minions for now. And pretty much all the other troops can be balloons. Let's see what we end up with. So I guess we're going to take 2 more minions. That's going to give us 26 balloons, and that should be plenty to take this base down. As far as spells go, We are obviously going to have the queen to worry about inside the middle of the base. That's going to be one of our main threats, so we are going to need 2 skeleton spells to take out the enemy queen. Also, let's talk about the spells. Looking at the base, I already sort of have a plan in my mind. On the outside, we are going to use 3 haste spells just to get the balloons into the base a bit quicker. 1 haste spell is going to be dropped somewhere over here, 1 haste spell somewhere over here, and 1 haste spell right in the middle, probably right on the town hall, somewhere over here. After that, we are going to be using 2 rage spells, like right over here and over here. Those are going to accomplish 2 things. Obviously, they're going to enable us to speed through the middle of this base with all those defensive dangerous buildings with like these wizard towers. They are going to get us into the inferno towers quickly. They are also going to arrange our skeletons to have the skeleton spell be able to do some massive work on the queen. We are probably also going to use our Grand Warden's ability somewhere in this area, so for that reason our skeletons should be able to benefit from that as well. We are gonna wait a little bit with the skelly spells. Hopefully my balloons can take out at least one of those wizard towers before I have to place the skeleton spells. We are gonna see on that. Also the lava pups under the rage spells are definitely gonna help out with the queen kill as well. So yeah, I already mentioned 3 haste spells and 2 rage spells, so we're definitely gonna use those. And then I want to go back to my beginning part of this attack with you guys. So I said the king is going to walk this way and go down this side. There could be a couple Teslas over here behind that build hut, although I sort of doubt it because it would not really be a very good Tesla location. It would be pretty easy to take out. I don't mind the Tesla there, but I don't think there's going to be one. Anyway, so after my king does work over here and the queen takes out this air defense, obviously the king is going to be tanking a lot of buildings. The queen is most likely gonna step to one side again as well. So she's either gonna go over here or she's gonna go over here. And I am banking on the queen taking out at least one of those 2 wizard towers over here. And maybe also the archer tower. We're gonna see if that works. And then for the other side, so let's say she takes out this wizard tower and this archer tower. And then for the other side, we are going to have a heal spell, because if this side of the base is going to be crippled, there's nothing really stopping us behind this Inferno Tower. But over here, there's going to be a Wizard Tower late, so we are going to have a heal spell for that. I might even use the heal spell a bit earlier. We are not quite sure on that yet, but we are definitely going to bring a heal spell. We are actually going to bring that in a clan castle, and that's for a reason as well. So we are going to request Laloon and then heal spell, so we should get that soon. So why am I bringing the heal spell inside the clan castle? It optimizes your taskbar. So obviously I could train up a heal spell of my own as well, and then I could bring like another rage spell or 2 haste spells in the clan castle. But if I did that, I would have a longer taskbar, and you guys probably know whenever you're attacking, like let's say you're going for this base, and obviously my taskbar is very short now, but if your taskbar is so full you have to scroll over left and right, that just makes the attack more difficult, and it's not necessary. So for that reason, we are just gonna bring the heal spell. Always bring the spell in clan castle that you only have one of, like if you only use 1 rage spell or 1 free spell. You can bring that in the clan castle, or also you can bring your skeleton spells in the clan castle, but skeleton spells are a little bit tougher to donate because obviously you can always only donate 1 skeleton spell at a time. So for that reason, I'm bringing the heal spell in the clan castle. Doesn't really matter. Obviously, we have 2 spells left still. 2 spells we can plan on, and for that we've got 2 options really. So we don't really want another rage spell because that's not going to give us the ideal value. I'm definitely going to use 1 more haste spell because we can use that a bit later. Like after those 2 rage spells here, we can use another haste spell. And then there's the clan castle. I said the clan castle is most likely going to be a lava hound and a balloon. And that's true in most cases. But in fresh hits, you can also bring a poison spell just in case it is a baby CC, a baby dragon, although I do not really expect Tactical Ink to have something other than a lava hound and a clan castle. So we are actually going to go with 2 more haste spells and not bring any poison spells at all. That's what I've been rolling with lately on pretty much all my mass loon dips. So as you guys can see, we've got the army cooking right now. So Looks like we should be ready in about half an hour. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm gonna boost or not, but I'm definitely gonna cut the recording here, and we will be back whenever the army is full. Then we are gonna hit number 8 and hopefully pull off the 3-star for the team. Alright guys, as you can see, we are ready to go. I actually did throw a boost on, I couldn't wait. And I actually made 2 little tweaks to the original plan that I told you guys a couple minutes ago. As you can see, I've got 2 archers and a wizard in my army composition, and we only have 7 minions now. So what's the reason for that? I'm going to use the wizard for funneling, actually. As you can see, when I place my king over here, the expo is probably going to be tanked, so I should be able to drop a wizard on this dark elixir drill, take it out, and whenever I drop my queen between the builder hut and this mortar here, that should hopefully make my queen walk this way as well with the king. That way the king is going to be able to tank for queen a little bit longer, and she's going to have a higher likelihood of taking out this wizard tower and this archer tower, which I would really like. Also, I've got 2 archers, and those are not for corner huts. I'm not worried about that. I've got minions for that, but should the lava hound come out of the clan castle, which I don't think it should, because the king is gonna stand here. The king is gonna smack the cannon down from over here, so I don't think the clan castle should come out. But if the clan castle does come out, I'm gonna use the archers to lure the lava hound away from my lava pups and minions, so hopefully they will not kill it, and the lava hound will survive, and cleanup will be a lot easier. Alright, so guys, I think I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go through it one more time, just like I do in all my attacks, just to sort of make the plan more apparent to me, and that's probably also gonna give you guys a good idea again as well of the timing and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna drop my king on this mortar right here, and then I'm gonna go with the wizard right after. I'm gonna place the queen over here between builder hut and the mortar. King is gonna go his way down here. I'm gonna pop the king ability at some point, and then the queen ability after whenever I need it. And then we are going to mass loon the base from this side over here. We are going to drop 2 lava hounds to this air defense, 2 lava hounds to this air defense, and then we are gonna drop balloons on this archer tower, cannon, archer tower, archer tower. We're gonna save 4 or 5 loons. We are definitely gonna drop 2 loons on each of these 2 archer towers over here, just to allow my balloons to go straight towards the inferno towers, and then maybe 1 loon back end to distract this wizard tower or something. So yeah, we're probably gonna save 4 or 5 loons and deploy 22 of those right away. Sounds good. I think it does sound good, so let's go ahead, guys. Let's do it, and hopefully pull off the 3-star. Check one more time, 3 hounds, 26 balloons. Warden set to air, and yeah, I think we're looking good. Let's go ahead and go for it. Whew, so we're gonna start with king right here. Gonna place the wizard over here, queen over here, and that should hopefully give us that air defense. We need the king ability now. Queen is gonna get the air defense, not much after probably, but that's okay. We pretty much only need the air defense. So we are gonna get the wizard tower, that's awesome. Queen ability. And what else are we gonna get? Bomb tower and the archer tower as well, that's awesome. Alright, let's go with the balloons over here. And it's a baby CC, guys. Can you believe that? I haven't seen a baby CC in so long. And for this attack, we are gonna have to endure a baby CC. Where's Queen? Queen is already down. That's awesome. We can drop Skelly spells on the Infernos then. And I think we should still be able to do this one, although we've got a baby dragon. The baby dragon is hopefully gonna die to the lava pups at some point. Yeah, we still have so many lava hounds left alive that really we should be good to go. The baby dragon is gonna be a little bit of a pain. Let's try and drop a couple of minions on the baby dragon, hopefully get it out of the way somehow. But he's probably gonna target the lava hounds eventually, so die baby dragon, die. And this is gonna be a 3-star. No guys, we're good to go. We get plenty of balloons, so as you can see, even a baby CC is no worry with mass loons if the base yeah, is suited to it. So yeah, Lava Hound still alive, bunch of balloons alive, and it's all good. It's a 3-star. It's always a real pressure relief because yeah, obviously your attacks as a town 11 are so important for the clan. And would you know it, we just stole a really nice base from our Town Hall 10s, which they could queen charge really nicely because there's Baby Dragon in there, but obviously you can't know that. So, off to a good start. First attack is a 3-star. Hopefully the second one is going to be 1 as well. I don't know, should we watch the replay? I guess, guys, we should watch the replay real quick. I'm not really gonna bother with the beginning. I think that the beginning was pretty straightforward. No Tesla there as I expected. I actually slightly misdropped my wizard. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but I dropped it on the mortar, not on the dark drill, but that was okay as well, as everything was tanked, as I said. And yeah, the funnel was actually really good because had this building been up, the queen maybe would have stepped that way, but this way she actually did go towards that side over there. And as I had hoped, she grabbed the wizard tower and the archer tower, so that was really good. And then we had goblins, a witch, and a baby dragon, and we had no poison spell, guys. So what you do in that case is, of course, you don't panic, you stay cool, and stick to your plan, stick to lay plan, as Snip would say. And yeah, just roll with it. Let's see what the witch actually died to. I did sort of miss that we used the rage spells as we had planned. Actually, I don't know what took out enemy queen. I think the balloons splashed down enemy queen. Queen was down so fast that I just adjusted with the skeleton spells here. I dropped them on the Inferno Tower. As you can see, the Inferno Tower was distracted by the balloons, so the skeleton spells were able to do a little bit of work on that. That's just an on-the-fly adjustment. You guys know that the skeleton spells were meant for enemy queen. And yeah, guys, Spamloon is also so strong because you smash down the bases so fast that they don't really have time to defend. Baby Dragon, the freaking Baby Dragon killed my Grand Warden, but obviously it was busy on the balloons after. And then I trailed in those minions to take it out, and as you can see, the Baby Dragon died to the Lava Pup and the minions over there. And from that point on, the 3-star happened very quickly. So yeah, that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know your opinion on this video. For one, live attacks with my Town 11. I guess you guys are going to enjoy that. And also showing dips. Once again, I said it in the beginning, I'm going to say it again. I think we should not always be that biased with dips. They are such an important part of the game, and you don't really see any coverage on that on YouTube, so I thought I'd throw a video out there. Sorry, Tactical Ink guys, if you now hate me for showing that on your base, but I hope you're going to be okay. Once again, there's so many dip fails still inside CWL that yeah, I think it's good to have some footage on it, so I decided to put it out there. And yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.